Hi, I'm Sarah with Ed Reports, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit of Zoom today. So hopefully you're watching this with Zoom. If you are not, you may want to pull up Zoom while you're watching this video, and you can kind of stop and start this video as you work with Zoom today. It will help you as you start using some of these functions. So we're just going to walk through the different functions of Zoom. If you lightly mouse over the screen on Zoom, in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see a little box where you can toggle back and forth between speaker view and gallery view. So you can try that now. Click on that. If there's just one person on Zoom, like me right now, I only can see the speaker view, and that means the person that is speaking is the biggest on your screen. If you toggle between gallery view, you can actually see everyone that's on the Zoom call at once, and you can toggle back and forth between those two options. And when you're in a really big group, sometimes it's easier to be on the speaker view, and then you can tell who's actually talking at that time. When you're in a smaller group, the gallery view is easier because you can actually see everyone and you can pretty much tell who's talking at that time. If you look in the mouse over your screen again, and if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a microphone that says mute. If you click on that, it will mute you. You can still hear everyone else that is talking, but they can't hear you. This is very helpful when you're on a call, as there's traffic back and forth behind you, kids, dogs, pets, people cooking in the kitchen, things that are going on. So it's best to mute yourself when you're not speaking on the call. If you're in a small group and you're having a conversation, then you can all stay unmuted. But pretty much more than about 3 people on a call, it's best to probably mute yourself when you're not the one that's actually talking. Then, of course, remember to unmute when you do need to talk. There's many times you'll be talking and then you'll see people going, I can't hear you. So then you need to unmute your microphone. The speaker, the person that originated the call, can also mute you from their screen. So if you forgot to mute, sometimes they'll just click on mute, and so then you may have to still unmute. If you mouse over your screen again, you can see where right next to that it'll say stop video. So you can pull that up and you can actually stop and start your video at any time. So I'm going to try to stop my video, and you can see that when I stop my video, I just have a picture in there, and so it shows the picture. You can still hear my voice, and you could still see if I'm sharing my screen, but you're not able to see me right then on the video. Sometimes if you're having trouble with your internet, it helps to shut that video piece off of it. But most of the time on the Ed Reports call, we do really like to see your face and kind of see that body language as you're having that conversation back and forth. If you look down on the bottom again, in the middle, there's a green share sheet. So it's the box with an arrow pointing up. And this is a really neat feature on Zoom. It actually allows you to share your screen, and other people that are on the call can see what you are doing on your screen. So if you click on that, and then you pull up the one of the pages that you have open on your screen. So I'm doing that now, and you actually can just see I selected the Zoom. So you can't see anything else that I have open on my computer, but you can see this Zoom account right here. So this is the one that I selected to share with you. So you can share whatever you'd like to share on your screen. You can actually see if I'm clicking around on different things and showing you different things on Zoom. And then when you're ready to stop sharing your screen, you just click stop share, and then it clicks you back and goes back to just your video. The share screen is really a good feature and a good tool if you're working on an individual document. Even if you're working on a Google Doc, sometimes you can share your screen, and as people are typing and making changes, it's all on one place when you're working together. Sometimes on the Google Docs, it's easier just to have everyone pull that up because it does show you updates in real time. So you don't actually have to share your screen. You can just do the updates in real time as you're working through the Google Doc. Another neat feature of Zoom is the chat feature. So if you mouse over again, and you can click on chat, this is to give you a chat of whoever is actually in that call at the time. So the default is to chat with everyone. So you could type a little message in. You could say, hi, this is Sarah from Kansas, and then it pops up and shows you that on the Zoom call. You also can chat individually with people. So if someone has forgotten to mute or they didn't unmute, you can actually just chat with that one person and shoot them a little chat and just say, hey, you're still muted, we can't hear you. Or if a friend has some background noise, you could say, hey, don't forget to mute. things like that. It also is good when you're on a call. If there's a question that you had just for one person or to everyone, you could certainly use that chat feature. Be careful, because sometimes the default is to go back to chat to everyone. So even if you had an individual conversation going on, you could send that chat and it could go out to everyone. So just kind of double check that. Then one of the last features on here is just down in the bottom right-hand corner. You click End Meeting. When you click that, it actually takes you out of the meeting. If you did not start the meeting, it will say Leave Meeting, and then you can get out of the meeting and you can actually come back in. If you started the meeting or you were the originator of the meeting, it probably says End Meeting. And when you end it, then it'll say End Meeting for all, and you can click Yes, and then it ends the meeting for everyone. So this is a very brief overview of Zoom. I hope it helped you, and I'll be happy to answer any questions.